In the last episode, we made some huge changes. We actually got Garrett Cole from free agency, but in this episode, we're going to finish off the rest of the postseason stuff and go ahead on to spring training. So starting out, looking at our starting pitching, you saw the rotation there. Tyler Anderson going to be probably our third or fourth guy, but we have Jose Quintana at 87 overall, Garrett Cole at 86, Tyler Anderson 82, Brady Singer, and at 78. Cole, I'm so excited to have Cole. He's angry. Why is he angry? Team role is on bullpen. Oh, sorry. That will not be that. That will change as soon as he's in the rotation. Nationals sign Josh Donaldson. So it looks like they get a big signing there. Going over to Cole. He looks like, yeah, he's back to an ace now. So I'm not sure why he's still angry. Anyway, he should go to a 91 overall. He should not be an 86 anymore. So he will be our number one starter. Jose Quintana will be our number two guy, coming in at an 87 overall. This is last year of his contract. And then Brady Singer, we're going to put at our number three guy. He comes in at a 77 overall. So he's had a great year last year. We're hoping to have another good year this year. He'll probably be the guy we end up pitching with again. We do sim two guys, we pitch one, and then we sim the complete game of two guys. And Tyler Anderson being our fourth guy and Danny Duffy being our number five guy. I am probably going to bat the Garrett Cole games, bat the Jose Quintana games, play the whole game when Brady Singer's on the mound, and the Duffy and Tyler Anderson games, we'll sim those completely. So looking at our rotation, looking pretty good. Our relievers are good, but last year they didn't play up to expectations. So hopefully this year they take a step forward and play up to their expectations. We'll have to see how the roster shakes out. We'll have to see how spring training goes. Hopefully we don't have any injuries we have to deal with. But right now, this is what our bullpen looks like. Jordan Hicks going to be in the closer role, going to hopefully shut down everyone. Going on to the next thing is the Rule 5 draft. Keep in mind, if you pick someone in the Rule 5 draft, they have to be on your 40-man, and I think they have to be in the MLB all year unless of injury. Looking at some of the names that got picked up, there's some big names here. I'm really surprised some of these guys got left to be picked up. Barreto, he doesn't look too bad. Let's go up here at kind of the beginning. Eric Skoglund used to play for the Royals. Looks like he got picked up as well. 27 years age. Probably wouldn't have picked him up, especially, I don't know. Let's see who we got to pick from here. Oh, we got some huge A potential guys. Problem is, they're going to have to be on our team the whole year. Sean Reed Foley, he doesn't look bad at all. He actually might help our pitching rotation. Problem is, and then our third baseman, Arroyo, 24 years of age, A potential. You might pick him up as well. The only problem is we have Alec Bohm down in AAA, and I think he's a better overall than him. It's gonna be hard to pull the trigger on any of these guys because, yeah, they have A potential, B potential, and they're pretty young, 24, 26, 27, that type of thing. But I don't think we could use up a 40-man for this, and I don't think any of these guys could start on our team. I really like Reed Foley, 66. He's got the A potential. He's 24 years of age. But I think we're going to end up just skipping these and not pick anybody. Yeah, I think we're just going to skip it and let the teams that kind of need it get their pick. We will have a very late pick in the draft. It looks like we're 24th now in the draft, so we're going to have a pretty late pick, which kind of stinks, but I mean, hey, we had a good year. You know, we got some good picks last year that I'm happy with, and I know there's several people that actually got picked later in the draft that I really wanted. So I know there's going to be people there in the draft, but we're not going to pick anybody in the Rule 5. That's fine with me. We don't have to always pick someone. It looks like a huge trade just went through between the White Sox. They're going to get Blake Snell, and they're giving away Tim Anderson and Jose Abreu. So giving away an 83 and an 85 overall for Blake Snell at 91. So huge trade. And this does affect us as we do play the White Sox. It looks like they're already making moves, whether that be for the future or whether that be just to bolster their starting pitching. They give away Tim Anderson and Jose Abreu to the Tampa Bay Rays, who have starting pitching, so they can give away a guy like Blake Snell. So moving on to the next thing, Kevin Kiermaier going to get traded from the Rays as well. So the Rays are making moves. They get Dustin May at 67. They get Adam Eaton, 31 year of age, and that's actually pretty good trades by the Tampa Bay. So we're going to go ahead and make a trade ourselves. Steven Ibarra, I don't know if you remember him, but he was a guy we passed up on when we were doing the draft from last year, but he was a guy we really, really wanted. And now seeing what he is, he's a B potential 21-year guy. B potential, he's already in the 70s overall. So we're going to go try and make a trade for him. So we did pick up Garrett Cole, so that allows us to play around with our starting pitching. That allows us to get rid of a big contract and a guy who's in his last year of his contract, like Tyler Anderson. Right now, they're definitely interested in making the trade because they want starting pitching. We want second baseman, we want third base, we want outfielders, preferably left outfielders. So we're going to take a look at a bunch of guys here. Christian Robinson, 74 overall speed. Alex Thomas, 82. So both of these guys come in at center field. Alex Thomas, probably a center fielder at 82 speed. If we get Christian Robinson, we'll probably move him over to left field. 74 overall speed. It's not bad, but that's more of a left field type of speed. Both very young guys, 19 years of age. Both have decent contact, decent power. Both increased quite a bit throughout the year. 63 overalls. Looking at what we have to give up, we're going to have to give up some of our young guys as well. Tyler Anderson basically being the big trade piece. He's an 83 overall, so giving him up is pretty huge. But we're getting definitely young guys back. Brett Phillips, I don't think we're going to move him. Let's try to find out some other players we could possibly move. Matthias has done pretty well, but if we're getting some outfielders, we could almost give up some outfielders. We're going to play around. It looks like they want a right fielder, shortstop, center field, and third base. Tyler Anderson, again, 82 overall, being our basic big trade chip. Also, Gutierrez isn't going to play in the majors probably ever again for us. So if we can get rid of his contract here at $566,000, that'd be huge. Matthias, we're going to part ways with him. They're winning a right fielder. Christian Robinson can also play the left field position. So can Alex Thomas. So both of them could be anything in the outfield. So I think we're happy with this trade. Steven Ibarra, the very young guy, 21 years of age, 75 overall, got that B potential, has huge contact and power hitting. So he could actually be in the majors this year for us. He is a guy that was drafted in this last draft. So we're going to go ahead and make the huge trade with the Diamondbacks. I'm so excited to see how our roster is going to play out. Ryan O'Hearn had that huge year last year. But Ibarra, 75 overall, probably going to be in the majors, especially for spring training. We'll see how spring training goes. See how our teams are kind of looking, and then make a decision based on that. We also got those two center fielders at 63 overall. Let's look at this free agent, see if we could possibly pick up another starting pitcher since we traded Tyler Anderson. These guys want huge contracts, and I'm not sure if we should spend money on them right now, especially since we have other starting pitchers that could come up. Odorizzi, oh yeah, he wants way too much. I wouldn't mind having Odorizzi, but he wants way too much. Tomorrow's the last day to renew contracts. We don't have to worry about that, about free agents. So we are on to spring training. And in the next episode, we will go over our spring training. We will go over our rosters. We will see how our roster is shaking out and see how we think we're going to do for the next year. So if you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button. Also, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the trade already, whether you think it's going to help us out, or if Ibarra was a trade we could have waited and kept Tyler Anderson as our starting pitcher. Till next time, Slacker out.